So I realized I've been kind of in a creative slump lately, at least as far as I can tell. It took me a little while to get a review of What If Season 2 out to you guys. Having gone back to work after my injury, it actually feels very surreal and refreshing, but now trying to get used to this routine again has been a really big drain on my body, and now I'm trying to readjust to going back to work after being out of it for so long. And also just feeling really good about 2023 and how it went down for me on here. How do I continue with 2024 has been a question on my mind off and on. I want to try to continue the momentum that I built on here. I have a couple of video essays that I have in mind. Obviously, I want to continue doing movie reviews. As far as I'm concerned, as long as I live, that's never going to end. And I want to try to get caught up on stuff that I didn't get to review the first time around, like Jedi Survivor, which came out a few months ago, much earlier than Spider-Man 2 on PS5. I never got around to reviewing it, but after completing it a couple more times, I would really like to talk about it at some point in the near future. Now, as far as what I talked about with video essays, I definitely have a few that I want to get out. Keep in mind though, none of these are set in stone. It doesn't mean I'm going to be able to get out all of them. I have a few ideas that float around in my head every once in a while, but there's a couple that I would like to try to get out. As far as what the topics are, I'm going to keep those to myself because I want that to be a surprise for you guys. One of them may or may not involve Spider-Man. I know. Anyone who knows me well enough, you are not going to be shocked. I also might do a review of a certain Star Wars prequel that turns 25 years old this year. I've got some things to say about that one. I even thought about doing a retrospective review on The Batman, since we're coming up on 2 years since its release. As far as what new movies I'm going to be checking out, I'm actually going to go try and see the new Mean Girls movie later this week, and also getting caught up on the original film. I've seen it in parts, never the whole way through beginning to end, but I do remember certain moments like this.
Nice wig, Janice. What's it made of?
Your mom's chest hair.
Saw that in a compilation of best movie insults on YouTube. I even thought about maybe getting caught up on The Color Purple or the new Godzilla movie, both of which were released last month. Also, if you guys have any recommendations for the Oscar nominees that are going to be on the list since we are coming up on Oscar season, I'd be willing to check some of those out, because I'd like to try to stay up to date on what's going on with the new releases. I don't want to be completely out of the loop and just talk about older stuff. I want to try to include some new stuff in here too. I also promised that I was going to get a retrospective review of Captain Marvel. I wasn't able to do it for a while, but I think this year might be a better time. Hey, I just thought of this. What if I did a retrospective review of Endgame? But I appreciate you guys sticking around. I really do. And if any of you guys want to see that stuff from me, I'd be more than willing to put that out for you. Thanks guys for tuning in. Comment below and tell me what you'd like to see from me and what kind of videos you have in mind for me. Either way, I really like hearing from you guys. And as always, see you in the next one.